All right, we back up in here. We back up in here. All right, man. All right. Hopefully everything works right now. Man, my hold on for a second. All right. Well, I got people hitting me up and I like, man, what the fuck happened? What happened? Like, hey man, listen. My setup, sometimes my mic just completely goes nuts. My mic is a diehard Falcons fan too, so my mic was like, man, you know what? I just need a break from all this, all this shit. So, yeah, man. I did say week 1 we were not going to wait, or we were not going to listen to any of these press conferences. Fuck that. We already breaking the rules, because I will be on here until your boy gets on here and explains this offense. Because they already, if you're in the hold on, let me do this. They already cooking Raheem Morris in this hold on, fam. Let me go ahead and share my damn screen. The crazy part about it, I'm probably gonna sleep well tonight. And the reason why I say that is this is one game down, or this is one game closer to getting your boy the fuck up out of here. And when I mean the boy, I mean both Raheem Morris, both Zach Robinson. They still don't have an identity. We in year 2, they still don't have an identity. I don't even know what we are on offense.
Obviously early with the headset going out and things of that nature, not being able to get things going in a rhythm, but don't make those excuses. We had plenty of time to come back, and we're not able to get those things going. That game got away from us really quickly, and we were not able to capture the moment.
And your kicker had a couple opportunities today. How do you look at that situation moving forward?
Yeah, he had two misses. You got to go evaluate those things when you move on and figure out what we got going on there, right? Obviously, came out last week, went 5 for 5. This week came out and went 0 for 2. We can't have those moments.
Raheem, aside from the interceptions and like Michael's, a lot of his throws are off target today, especially when he's throwing to his right. Does he have anything going on mechanically? You think that he could shore up?
No, I just think he missed his throws today. We won't make excuses. Won't have any excuses about mechanical or anything of that nature. We did not play well on any face, and he did not play well as well. We didn't play well around him, and we got to play better across the board.
Why the decision to put Kirk in?
The game was out of hand. You move on, keep him out of harm's way, keep our guys out of harm's way, take a couple guys out. We had to take some of those wide outs out, we had to get the young back in, get all those things going. The game's out of hand. They got us.
Will you give Kirk a chance to compete this week?
No.
The kickoff return, is people going to start squibbing?
Great job by those guys. That knuckleball kick we know about, we talked about it, we trained for it, and we did not handle the situation that well at all. What a great job by their kicker. What a great weapon that is by those guys. They took advantage of it all day, something that we knew about, something that we talked about, something that we brought to the forefront, and we were not able to capitalize with our returns back to the day, collecting those balls at the 10, getting those funny style kicks, being able to utilize those things on the field. And that's very disappointing.
Raheem, can you explain what was going on with the headset?
It went out early, went out and Mike couldn't get the calls. We're not able to get the calls in there. Obviously, we told the referees they were able to get it fixed at some point, whether it was the 3rd series or the 4th series, whatever the case may be, we had to get those things fixed. But we make no excuses. That thing didn't work. That thing was not the reason what the game was, the outcome. We take all the credit. We got out-coached. We got outplayed. We got beat as a team. A lot of credit to the Panthers.
Michael's obviously a young quarterback. This is probably his worst game yet as a pro. How do you keep his confidence up after a performance like that?
I don't worry about Mike's confidence. You got to go back to practice. You got to go back to the drawing board. You got to go back and do the things you're capable of doing, which we've seen him be able to do throughout the years. Throughout the last 2 years, and then let him go out there and do it. We'll go to practice this week, and it'll be a critical week for us. Head with another really tough opponent coming in.
You said something about riding Emotional roller coaster.
Yes.
I feel like y'all were prepared to play.
We were. I felt like we had 2 great days of practice, and obviously the results didn't show that. So you'd have to say no when you look at the overall aspects of the game. That emotional win we had, you ride that emotional roller coaster. Today we hit an all-time low. Try to prepare them as best we could for the environment, and not good enough.
You worried about a young team last week handling success. Do you have similar worries this week for handling a defeat like this?
Nope. You got to go out there and coach your guys. You got to go out there and put it in the forefront of their minds. You got to talk about it. You got to be very clear in your messaging. You got to let these guys know that those can't be the things that we do. We got to go out and execute the way we're capable of executing, and we did not do that today.
Thanks, Joe.
I understand you had the headset issue, but were the calls coming in quickly enough? That was an issue week 1. Did you feel like you were getting the calls in quickly enough?
You can't get them quickly enough when you don't have the information. It just didn't get the information. Wasn't able to get the calls out. We got to get a better system to be able to get those things in. If something like that happens again, we got to be ready for those things at all costs. But we won't make that an issue. That was early in the game. I think the score was 10-0. That score ended way past 10-0. That's not the issue in the game. We won't make those excuses.
Thanks, Joe.
Have a good one.
Okay. So,
Thanks, Coach.
let me gather what I'm about to say without stroking out. What this man just said was the headset was out. And when they got him fixed, it was 10-0. So you didn't even make an adjustment on the play. Oh, Jesus. Bro, this guy's trash. This guy's trash. So if the headsets aren't working, you didn't come up with any alternative. Oh my God, this guy's. Woo! Oh my God. In that little short snippet of a press conference, this man just made my head hurt. He said for 4 series. Doesn't work the first series. Okay, you go over there and you raise holy hell. What in the fuck is going on? I'll even give you the second series. By the 3rd series, you have to have an alternate way of getting those play calls in. Bruh, this is why I didn't want Raheem back. This is why I didn't want Raheem back. This right here is why I did not want Raheem Morris back as a coach. He says he got out coached. That's what Raheem said. He got out coached. You got out coached by a young coach. I don't think that guy's been there that long at all. They were coming in 0-2. And you got... Yeah, bro. Listen, I've never done this before, but today, probably later on tonight, I'm starting 2 petitions to get both Raheem the fuck out of here, and Zach is a byproduct. I'm not even putting in one to get Zach up out of here. If you get Raheem out of here, Zach's gone. Bruh, that's why I don't like this. I broke my own rule. It's the same shit. We didn't play. We got out coached. We got outplayed, and we were down 10-0, and the fucking headsets weren't working, and that was part of the reason. Like, we haven't experienced 2 games where the headsets were working and y'all were still having issues. Did he not forget we had 2 delayed games last week? I tell you, bro. So, what are our options to get better going into next week? Well, I know the main one. That ain't gonna happen, no. Hold on. Let me Google something real quick. God damn, boy, the Vikings are beating the dog piss out of the Bengals. 48-10. I see the Bucks got the ball. It's 27-26. Yeah, so here's the thing, man. They're not going to get rid of Zach Robinson. What I would suggest is taking some of the play calling away from Zach Robinson. Because this going down to 3 seconds on the clock, it's driving me insane. It is driving me mad. The play calling itself is just poorly designed. And the thing is, to me, when you don't get players involved, they disengage. Mooney had two plays where he had an opportunity. He's got a shoulder injury, but he just didn't really look engaged. Because they know they're not going to get the fucking ball. Now, he came out throwing the ball, but it's only a matter of time before it becomes the Bijan Robinson show again. But quit running against the box. This team had Butterfingers today. Special teams, hey man, that special teams coach on the block too, bro. Hey man, listen, let me tell y'all something. I know exactly who we need in here. Hold on, let me put them on here. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly who we need, bro. Hold on. Hold on for a second. All right, this is who we need right here. I'm done with Raheem. I'm finished. I was finished last year. But if we bring in this guy right here, we going to the chip, bro. We going to the chip. We bring in this guy right here, we going to the chip, bro. At this point, I'm willing to sacrifice. We bring him in, we go into the chip. I am tired of this mediocre play calling. I'm tired of this mediocre play. It starts at the top. If your head coach is sitting there saying he got outcoached by a team that came in 0-2, when you got an offensive coordinator that don't know what the fuck he doing and is still able to call games, no training wheels on him, y'all letting this man call this shit all willy-nilly. And they don't suffer for it. You know who really suffers? The fans. We're the ones that suffer. Because we got to stand on this logo and take these licks. And we do it for free. They getting paid to be trash. We got to stand on this logo, take this Panther smoke all week. And the bad part is, it's going to be the same thing next week. Bring this guy in, bro. Bring this guy in. I'm willing to sacrifice at this point. Whatever we got to do at this guy's camp to get some dubs, some dominant dubs, I'm willing to do it. At this point, I am. That's how dedicated I've been to this logo, bro. I'm growing tired of the mediocrity and the accepted mediocrity. It's like, my guy, like, what can Zach say going, what can he say? Arthur and Terry need to just call him to a meeting and just say, hey, listen, tell us the reason why you still think you deserve to call plays for our team. If he can't come up with it, you got to fire him. Atlanta has averaged a touchdown per game this season. A touchdown per game with a generational talent in Bijan Robinson. 3 touchdowns this year. There's going to be somebody who's going to be a contrarian and try to give people an excuse as to why he still deserves to call these plays. JH says, who you think won the game, dog? We didn't. We got our asses destroyed. Matt says, we're not scared. Penix is. Penix eyes ain't trained yet. When you got a bad coordinator, fam, this tends to happen. This tends to happen. This tends to happen. Denise says, I fell asleep and woke up and it was over. Yeah, we got knocked out relatively quick. Tampa kicking for the win. Damn, 3 seconds left. I mean, the Jets are playing better than us offensively. And they got Justin Fields. Yeah, if they go up 3-0, it's already an uphill climb. And I just think it's an uphill climb because they won the game. Congratulations, Tampa. It's just you can't win with an offense like this. You just can't. You can't. Oh, they had Tyrod today? Okay. Shit, that makes it even worse. They had Tyrod still put up 27. Short said, I might be watching. I might be watching Moesha. Oh, goodness. Hold on. Yeah, man, you and me both, dog. But again, you and me, you and me gonna be like, we gonna be like this. I woke up this morning. Sometimes I wonder why I take the abuse. I've been a fan all my life. I've had opportunities to join another family, but I can't do it. And I don't drink. I don't. But this team has been tagged in. I try to get up to these games every single solitary Sunday. And I don't even know why I'm upset anymore. Like I already know what needs to happen. I just don't know. Am I mentally? Am I? I think so. Hey, man, listen, it's getting to that point. Tampa's 3-0 now. They're undefeated. They got the game over us. Carolina now jumps into the second spot because they just beat us. And we have an offense that don't work. Bro, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. But you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I would say this though, fam. Not only do we have to temper expectations for next week's game, we need to get out of the car of expectations at this point. Because again, this team has no identity, none. They have no identity. Because your head coach don't have an identity. We don't even know what the fuck Raheem Morris is, but a mediocre to bad coach. We don't know what he is. But is that any different than Arthur Smith? We don't know who these guys are. In turn, we know what San Francisco is. I hate to say that because I don't like that guy, but at least we know what they are. You go to Kansas City, you know what they are. You go to Philly, you know what they are. You go to Detroit, you know what they are. You come down here, what the fuck are we really? But I can tell you this, bro. It ain't gonna get no better. It ain't gonna get no better. This offensive coordinator has given us 3 touchdowns in 3 weeks. So it is what it is. Again, Carolina, smoke one for your boy. Hey, y'all deserved it. Y'all deserved it. Y'all whooped our ass today. And again, your boy ain't no hater over here. I ain't coming up with no excuses. Man, y'all played like trash, man. If we would have had an offense, fuck that, man. Y'all beat our ass. If we couldn't put up 3, that's an ass whooping. So just like I smoke on a pack and I talk heavy shit when we win, I'm gonna take it when we lose. But it's unfortunate our OC don't have to take it. It's unfortunate our head coach don't have to take it. Christian says we're the Atlanta Bijan. Where he goes, we go. Shard says that first round pick next year we gave up looking bad right now. Yeah, man. This is a game you throw down the toilet and you prepare for next week. I'd really, really love to see Michael Penix up underneath center next week. I'd love to see it. This pistol don't work. And it don't work because your offensive coordinator don't know how to call from the pistol. So maybe we just need to simplify things for him. But this goes to show that you can be a mediocre person. But as long as you know the right people, you can get the job. What's going on, D. Davis? D. Davis says, whoop them dirty birds 30-0. Yeah, smoke on a pack, fam. You ain't gonna get no fight out of me on it. We get our ass stomped like that. I'm taking all smoke. I'm taking all smoke. And what I'll be doing next week, I'm gonna start sharing my stream with you guys next week. I might have a short in one of these cables. It'll get fixed. But anyway, fam, next Sunday after the game, man, I'm gonna chop it up for 30 minutes, and then I'm just gonna turn my StreamYard on and have y'all. GTO said. GTO says he's got a damn Falcons mic. Inconsistent. Yep, inconsistent as hell. Coach's Corner said that's the mic Ra had to do. That terrible shit. Difference between me and him, mine will get fixed. Mine will get fixed next week. I don't know about this offense. I don't know if Raheem is going to make his adjustment. But yeah, man. Hold on. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Because if y'all can't hear me, I'm just going to end the stream. But I got a short in my USB cord. Do I have another one around here? Okay, I'm good now. Jay says, boy, I had Romo in fantasy. You lost. You lost today, Jack. You lost today. You feel, well, nah, not really. Your field goal kicker cost you, though. But yeah, so I got to shorten my USB cord. I think I got another one in this house. So again, next week we won't be running into those issues. Greg says it's pulling a heme. But yeah, man. So next week I'll have you guys come on if you want to come on and talk about the game. If not, that's cool. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. Congratulations to the Panthers. Y'all whooped our ass, man. Hats off to you. I can't do anything but give y'all respect. Y'all did what y'all was supposed to do to win the game. We gonna see what Atlanta does this week. Again, Zach Robinson will be here next week. And if that's the case, I don't see our offense getting any better. So with that being said and done, fam, hold on, let me get Jack in here. I ain't seen you in a while, Jack. What's happening? He says Penix does a lot better when they let him cook out of the shotgun. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go back and watch this game again. Penix did not have a good game at all. He did not have a good game. He never looked comfortable. Some of those throws, him and Mooney, for whatever reason, they're not connecting. The one ball that he threw to Mooney where it just didn't hit anybody. I think Mooney was supposed to run out and he didn't. If he ran out, he would have been open. But we'll see. This is one we dump down the toilet and keep pushing, man. But with that being said and done, fam, your boy is out. I will talk to y'all probably sometime Wednesday or Thursday or whatever. And then we'll get ready for Washington, man. I'm out. Peace.